Mario Maker 2 is pretty much everything you'd want in a sequel. I mean, look at this. We got the new blocks, we got the Slopey Boys, a fully functional downvote button, and real IMAX 3D for one of the new themes. For a game about making stuff, Nintendo definitely pulled no punches on letting users truly create whatever level they want, adding a just absurd amount of new content and pretty much obsoleting the original. And its console for that matter. But murdering the Wii U and Cold Blood aside, Mario Maker 2 is actually missing a pretty big feature from the original that I feel had tons of potential had they expanded upon it. Of course, I'm talking about Amiibo support. Here everybody, I'm Flash, and today I figured I want to make a video compiling some of my ideas for what Amiibos in Mario Maker 2 could have been like. Before we begin, I just wanted to ask that if you do enjoy the video, leaving a like definitely helps out a ton. And if it's your first time on the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this one every week. With that being said, let's dive into Amiibo. The first and probably most obvious thing that could have been done with Amiibo are costumes, but this time with a bit of a 3D twist. As you all know, Super Mario Maker 2 finally features a true 3D theme as opposed to its predecessor, and this is where I feel like they could have just gone for so much more. If only there were already 3D models for the Amiibos, I feel like this one might have been kinda possible. Wait, do you guys hear that? I wonder what that sound is.
Nintendo has confirmed that new Amiibo are coming for the Super Smash Bros. Game. However, they're only based. In addition, on September 20th, that's when Snake, Ivysaur, and Squirtle will be available. In November, the Amiibo for Incineroar, Simon, and Chrom are coming out, followed by Dark Samus and Richter in 2020. Of course, with Amiibo...
With nearly 100 Amiibo already modeled, textured, and animated, 3D costumes would have been so cool to have, and they could have offered a lot more with the extra dimension. Of course, some characters like the Big Ridley would have either been way too massive to have been added or hilariously shrunken down, but for the characters like Mega Man, Inkling, Link, and all of our other Mario-sized boys, seeing the jump from that old pixel art style to 3 entire Ds would have been incredibly spicy. And would also mean we'd have Joker playable on the Switch in another game that isn't Persona 5. Because Atlas hates everybody. And also money. I don't have much more to say about this one, but I just wanted to throw it in that just a month into the game's release, people are already doing model swaps like this Mario 64 mod by Skellux. So I have no doubt that even without Amiibo, we're still in for a great treat from the community in one way or another. Jumping back to the Chad Super Mario Bros. Theme, another cool way of using Amiibo I thought of could be custom reskins for the overworld style. Now, while it might be just a tad bit looking impossible to add a new level skin with unique blocks for every single Amiibo, I definitely feel like it would be possible to add a level skin for each Amiibo's original game, like a Metroid theme for Samus and Ridley, a Kid Icarus theme for Pit, Palutena, and Pitu, a Mario theme for Mario, Luigi, and Peach, etc, etc. And considering most Amiibo originally got their series started on the NES, a throwback to some of the classic games in the form of a tribute skin would definitely give a lot more meaning to owning an Amiibo on Switch besides just Smash. Imagine, Choo Choo's as Goombas, Metroid's as bloopers, smashing through an E-Tank block on a Mega Man level. I know that for a lot of the games that might not ever have official quote-unquote makers, that something like these would fit perfectly in its place until like 3 years we get Nintendo Maker or something. But until then, NES throwback skins could have definitely been a really cool way to use Amiibos within the levels. A small feature we could have also had is just each Amiibo adding one additional music track from their series to be played in a level. As most of you know, some notable songs from older games in the series were added as sound effects. There's only a few of them in the game so far, and there's a ton of songs that I know people making theme levels or even the people just making music levels would definitely enjoy. Hearing Now or Never from Splatoon near the end of a level, or even hearing some of the F-Zero soundtrack while using a cart item, would just give levels an extra bop while playing. And importing a few songs to do this would definitely be one of the easiest and most efficient ways for the developers to include Amiibo in the game. Right, so we're all talking about Amiibo and Mario Maker, that is putting characters or themes that aren't from Mario in a Mario Maker game. But why not use Amiibo to add items from Mario Maker into Super Mario Maker 2? Who'd have thought? But seriously, imagine scanning in a Fire Flower, but reskinned as a Mega Buster, the Boot, but as a Landmaster. Now, while the possibilities for this one aren't as open as all the others, there's still a little bit of room considering just how many new items they dumped into this game. When it comes down to it though, if anything, the original 8-bit Amiibo costumes honestly could have and should have been included in the game. Assuming Mario Maker 2 was built from the first game's engine, the biggest hurdle they could have ran into would have been copyright and legal issues with some of the characters. It just comes across as kind of lazy when a developer acts as a function for seemingly no reason. And I think for many, it's one of the things holding this game back from being a 10 out of 10 would yet again. But who knows? Knowing Nintendo, there's probably some crazy 5th dimensional chess move reason that if they added them, they would have made the online less competitive or something, or that adding Banjo-Kazooie to Super Smash Bros. And Super Mario Maker would have caused them to become way too powerful, which would have spelled doom for all of humanity within the walls. But anyways, those were some of my ideas for what Amiibo could have been like in Super Mario Maker 2. Thanks for watching. And that is going to do it for this Amiibo escapade for now. But before we get to the usual closer, I have a special announcement for the channel that I've been working on for a pretty long time, and that is the official Tallest Flash Discord server, otherwise known as Flashcord. This will be a place where you guys can talk with each other and more directly with me than the comment sections when I'm online and stuff, and it'll be the main place for interacting with you all during my streams, which I hope to start quite regularly. I'll also be posting announcements, Mario Maker challenges, and things of the like from time to time that you won't want to miss. It's a place for music, art, gaming discussions, and of course, the dank maymays. So please, if you've got Discord and you're a fan of my stuff, make sure you check it out in the description below. With that out of the way, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, be sure to drop a like down below as it really helps the channel out a lot. And if this video gets a yeah from you, be sure to check out my previous video about Mario Maker fan games, and the rest of my Super Mario Maker videos by checking out this playlist in the top right corner. And as always, if you're new to the channel and you want to stick around, don't forget to smash that squish red subscribe button for more videos like this one, and enable notifications. I can't tell you how important they are if you actually want to see my stuff appear. Once again, thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, I'll be back in a flash.